Hey there, and welcome back to Star 77 Productions. My name is Trent, and today we're going to be reviewing the Osprey Poco Premium. We just like to do reviews from stuff we purchased on Amazon that we recommend and would like you to follow the link if you feel like purchasing them. So this is a backpack from Osprey. And it is a child carrying backpack. They make a number of different backpacks, but this one is designed to carry your little one. And it is the Poco Premium. They also have the Poco Regular, but this premium one has a lot more features, a lot more storage space, and a lot more covering, as far as the material is concerned, so that just about everything is nicely covered. And as most everybody knows, these are probably the best baby carriers and child carrier backpacks that you can get on the market. So you will pay a slight premium, but they are well worth it. And I just want to go over how much I really like this one. So the main component here is a stand-up carrier. You put your little one inside here and you put your straps over the shoulders. These red buckles can move back and forth as your child grows and lock in right here and go over their shoulders. Then there's a little mini part here where they sit down, and then their feet come into here, and obviously you put this over your shoulders here and they can sit in here and look up over your head. These feet carriers adjust as well as they grow. I found out that when my son was about 4 or 5 months, I couldn't even really use these feet carriers because his feet were kind of way up here. But as he grew, then he grew into the feet carriers, and you're able to adjust those as they grow. I think they recommend you start using that. You can start using this with your kid when they're about 6 months. But my little son was a pretty big guy. I think I started putting him in here when he was like 4 to 5 months old. And then I still use it to this day. He's about 3.5 and weighs about 39, 40 pounds. And then I believe you can go all the way up to 50, 60 pound kids, depending on how strong you are, of course. But you get use anywhere from about 5 months, 4 to 5 months, all the way up to 4 to 5 years of age with these things. So that's quite a time span that you're able to use them, which is cool. And like I said, with this Poco Premium from Osprey, there are a ton of cubby holes. So as soon as you get your child in there, you get them on your back, then you can click this bar down, and it's just less stuff to be in your way as you're carrying them on your back with these straps here. But when it's on the ground, you pull this bar back out so that it can sit flat and be pretty stable. And then it also allows you to gain access into this cubby compartment here, where I would store diapers, granola bars, milk and whatnot. I also have this rain pack in here that I can show you about here in just one sec. It's just a cover that you can buy extra. So you have that cubby hole there, which is a very big cubby hole that is used. And when you shut it here, as long as you don't have anything too big and bulky in that cubby hole, it works pretty well. Then you got a couple pockets here. You have an adjustable strap here, so you can tighten it and bring it a little bit closer to the baby's chest, or you can get it farther away from the chest. You have another pocket here. And then as far as the straps that you put on your back, you have 2 components here that go around your waist. They click in, 2 pockets. They're pretty big size pockets. You can put quite a few things in them. And then the ones that go over your chest have one little pocket here. Oh, I think I have something in here. Oh yeah, this was a little mirror that I had in there. So, because when he was really young, he would fall asleep back there, and I would use that mirror to see if he had fallen asleep so that I could move a little bit more quietly. And then as far as adjustment on your back, it has 4 settings. I don't know if you can read that, but you got an extra small, you got a small, you got a medium, and then you have a large. And so I have it currently set at medium. I'm 6 foot, 160 pounds. If you were a little bit smaller, you probably want to go to the small, and then you can move it up to the large. And really, you just have this opening right here where you put your hand in, you lift up this, and then you can slide the setting down to small, medium, large, or even extra small if you need to. I won't do that now, but that's a pretty cool feature. And then as you do it, you'll have to slightly adjust these straps as well. And so basically you put that over your shoulder, you strap it in here, you strap it in here, you make sure that their shoulder pads are strapped in, and then you make sure that their feet are good here, and that their the seat in here for the child can be adjusted as well to numerous different settings. You can have it adjusted up a little bit higher as they're younger, and then as they get older, you can drop their seat down just a little bit as well. And I usually found that unless you're really strong, it's better to have them have the backpack sitting up on something while you put them in, and then you can just put this up over your shoulder. Or if you're pretty strong, you can just set them in there, buckle them in like this, lift it up with one hand, and then put it on your back like this. Okay, and then the premium also comes with a extra small backpack. This backpack is a pretty cool backpack. It's got a lot of room in it, and it can be used for the kid if he wants to get out and walk around for a little bit on your hike, and carry some things of his own while you still have this big one on your back. And it just zips in right here. I'm not going to do it right now, but all you do is you just zip this in up over here, and it sits on there, and you can hit its extra storage plus a tiny little mini backpack that can be unzipped off of there, and either you can wear it, the kid can wear it, or maybe somebody else in your family just for extra stuff to carry. So that is another really cool feature with the premium, that you almost get 2 backpacks in one. And then another really cool feature is that this Osprey has a sunshade that you can pull out as well. I mean, not only does it have all these cubby holes, sturdy features, very comfortable seating. I've never gotten any complaints that he was uncomfortable on this thing. It also has a sunshade that you can pull out. You just unzip this little tiny area up here, and you pull the sunshade out, and as soon as you get it fully erected, it sits on this Velcro spot here, and then that keeps it in place. And then you pull the sunshade up over your child's head and click it into these 2 little spots down here. So basically you have this meshing here, you have a sunshade up here that also is water resistant. I don't know if it's waterproof, but it's water resistant. And then it really provides quite a bit of protection, because you know when your kids are less than 1 or just, you know, right over 1, they have very sensitive skin and you don't want them in the sun too much. That is a great feature for this backpack to have. And it doesn't really add much weight. I believe the weight of the entire backpack is only 7 pounds, 5 to 7 pounds. Then when you add stuff into it, you get up to that 10-pound mark. So if your kid's anywhere from 20, 30, 40 pounds, you do have to add another 7 to 10 pounds for the backpack itself. But it's really not that bad if you are in decent shape. And your little ones, not too heavy, like 50 or 60 pounds, then you're really working with quite a bit of weight. And then lastly, you can buy this extra rain protector as well. It's just called the Poco rain cover. I've really only used this maybe 2 times. It doesn't really rain here much in Colorado. But, being in Colorado, we do a ton of hiking. and a ton of walking in parks, you know, so that's why I got this thing, and you know, I love it and he loves it too. And it's cool that he can get out and use his own little mini backpack when he wants to walk around a little bit. Then when he gets tired, he could be put back into the carrier. But this rain cover basically goes over your sun cover. You know, it's got two little windows that peek out right here so they don't lose visibility and they can still see everything on the trail or in the park or wherever you may be at the zoo, whatnot. I've only used this twice, but basically you just click it in right here once you get it over the sunshade. Then you click it in here at the bottom, and then you just Velcro it on the bar down here, the standing bar, and then that just Velcros on like that. So you can see, I mean, basically in this demonstration how easy this thing is to set up and use and all the cool features on it and the extras that you get as far as space to store stuff when you do upgrade to the premium and buy this little extra rain cover, that you pretty much have everything you need for an all-day hike with your little guy. And he'll be very, very comfortable. He or she will be very, very comfortable in this thing. Like I said, I haven't had any complaints as far as comfort is concerned. And since you have so many nice adjustabilities on your back, it really is not too bad on your back for a decent hike. Especially, there's not much sweat going on since everything on here is mesh. This is a very high quality, tight mesh. So it creates like an inch of breathable space on your back here where you're not going to be getting too sweaty. And same with where the kid is sitting. You have all this mesh through here, you have mesh through here, mesh through the sun protector so that there is plenty of breathability in there as well. And then as far as the adjustments, you can tailor it to your exact back size. And then this is a very comfortable, breathable mesh strap that goes around your waist and clicks in, has a lot of adjusting functions. And these straps also have a lot of adjusting functions. So yes, if you are in the market for a baby carrier, kid carrier for your hikes, you're the outdoor type, you cannot go wrong with this. It is the premium. It's probably the best of the best. I definitely recommend it if you can swing it. But they do also make a couple other lower end ones. You know, you don't necessarily have to get the premium. But as you can see, there are a ton of features and even little extra backpacks. And this backpack even has a couple little cubby holes itself. Like I usually put my phone right in here, and then you attach it to here, and you can store extra diapers in here and whatnot if you find that this cubby hole down here and these pockets down here aren't enough. But yes, please follow the Amazon link. Thank you so much for watching, and may you have some fun hikes with your kids. Thank you.